I put the button.
Yeah, okay, now it is working. I guess so. Yes, I think now it should be fine, right? It didn't work from the first time, but okay, right. So, okay, as I told you, last time we started talking about ecological issues, another word for problems. And today we are going to try to remember what issues were we talking about and practice it a little bit more. Alon, can you remember which issues did we have last time? Which ecological issues did we talk about?
We talk about waste.
Yeah, plastic wastes mostly,
Plastic
right?
waste.
Mhm.
About global warming.
Very good, yeah.
About extremely weather.
Extreme weather, yeah.
Extreme weather.
Very good.
And maybe about animals.
Yes, what are the animals? Do you remember the word which is inside? Там про danger что-то было. Endangered animals, yeah? Они в опасности. Endangered animals. That is right, okay. Extreme weather, endangered animals. I think there was one more thing. It was about... Yes, please.
About air pollution, maybe.
That's right, pollution. Exactly. All right, and we also had some ideas how to, react in these problems. Yes, and what we can do to make it better. I'm going to ask you some words. Try to remember what these words mean. Okay, I will tell you in Russian. Try to remember in English. If it is a bit difficult, you can look at the file, and maybe it will help you. Right, here we are. Yes, here are the words which are highlighted. I will tell you the word in Russian. Try to remember it in English. Okay, so how do you say защищать?
Protect.
Very good. Уменьшать.
Reduce.
Very good. Повреждать что-то. Damage. Ударение, да? Damage. Okay. Ранить. Injure. Тоже, да, ударение? Damage, injure. Все на первый слог. Окей. Выкидывать.
Throw away.
Отлично. Перерабатывать.
Recycle.
Very nice. Окей. Снова использовать.
Reduce.
Yeah. Бесполезно тратить. Расходовать.
To waste,
да, waste может быть как глаголом, так и существительным. В данном случае to waste. Окей. Атаковать.
Attack.
Yeah, attack. Very good. Okay. Поддерживать.
Support.
Very nice. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to show you some sentences in here. Let's look at them and choose which word do we think is correct in every sentence. Okay. Let's do it together. It's not very difficult.
Riding a bike. Yes.
Yep.
Riding a bike helps to reduce pollution.
Right. Okay.
Do some research before you travel and you will save time and money.
Yeah, that's so good.
It's better for the environment to recycle paper, plastic, and glass.
That's so good.
Reuse bottles, plastic containers, and plastic bags and protect the environment.
Yeah, okay.
Be careful, don't fall over and injure yourself.
Ударение?
Injure.
Yeah, injure yourself, right?
Raising money is a good way to destroy the organization raising money is a good way to support organizations that protect wildlife.
Yes, absolutely.
Strong winds are waves, destroy the buildings.
Strong winds and waves, yes, destroyed the buildings.
Smoking can damage your health.
Yes, smoking can damage your health, and this is true. We should actually try to avoid it if possible, right? Okay. Now, Alon, last time we had, the text, we have just seen it, yes, which gave some ideas, what to do in different ecological issues. What about plastic waste? What can we do to reduce the plastic wastes?
We can go on plastic. Как сказать, перерабатывать, мы можем сдавать их на пробу. We can recycle these bottles or in other things from plastic, and we can reuse this bottle, and we can do something children поделки.
Okay, some craft.
Some crafts, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And the recommendation was do not throw away. Yeah. For example, your plastic bags, do or use them again, reuse them, as you said, right? Okay. What should we do to help the animals which are endangered? As we know, yes, the animals, we are cutting down the trees, yes, and the places where the animals live. They come to the cities because they are hungry, yes. They attack people, they injure people. What can we do to help the animals?
I think we don't throw away in forest, maybe.
Yeah.
We don't throw away waste, yes, in forest. I think we can pay for charity, maybe.
Okay, right. Raise money, for charity.
Raise money, yes. Raise money for charity. And I can't remember what else.
Right. I think they wanted to stop building the houses.
Yes. Oh, yes.
In the forests. Yeah. Okay. And we also had the pollution, but we had air pollution, which kills many people and damages our health. What can we do with the air pollution?
We can use more ecological transport, like bicycle.
Yep.
And maybe we can more go for a walk, and we can use maybe public transport than own
cars.
Car.
Yeah? Own cars.
So
that was an interesting idea about locally grown food.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Locally, you mean in town?
Yeah, locally meaning in the place where you live. So they said you should buy locally grown food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This way helps local fabric. Don't throw away. Как сказать? The local fabric don't reduce less time on the way.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Экономят на топливе.
Yes, they save.
The save.
Yeah, the oil. Very good. Yeah, Right. And they don't pollute, yes, the atmosphere.
Yeah, they don't pollute the atmosphere and air.
Right. Exactly. Because transportation, first, it costs a lot. Yes. Secondly, it pollutes the air a lot. Yeah. I think there was another idea also about electricity and some equipment at home. Can you remember?
Oh, okay. We can switch off our electricity, mobile and the TV and another technique when we don't use it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Uh,
The light also.
for example, in our office, more colleagues don't switch off computers when they go away at home. And our director wrote the letter about environment and about prices of electricity. And then he asked, he don't ask, he просил. Yes,
Asked, yes.
He asked us to switch off our electronic things, and then we print on paper with two sides. So I think it's really a good way for helps our environment.
Absolutely right. So you don't waste paper, right? You print on both sides. That is great. Yes. Turn off the computers at night. This is lovely. Right. And of course, at home, you can turn off the lights. Yes. When you are not in the room, which is easy, right? And everyone can do it. Yeah. We just need to remember about it. Okay, lovely. Alon, thank you very much. That was great to remember. Now we are going to listen to an interview and discuss it a bit. I'm going to show it in a moment. Right. A second. Yeah. Okay, have a look. We're going to listen to an interview with Jenny Hunter, and we are going to answer 4 questions. Could you first look through these 4 questions? Okay, ready to listen? Yes? Okay, let's go.
Unit 6, Recording 9.
Today, we welcome to the show the conservationist Jenny Hunter. Jenny, it's great to have you here. So, have you always been interested in environmental issues and saving wildlife?
Yes, since I was a child. I grew up in Africa, which is home to some of the most amazing animals in the world. And I've seen, as Africa's rivers, forests and land disappear, the problems our wildlife faces.
Many kinds of animals are in danger today, and it's not just a problem in Africa, is it?
No, that's right. It's a worldwide problem. Thousands of animals are in danger. Pandas, whales, tigers, monkeys, and many, many more.
I believe only about 500,000 elephants now live in the wild, don't they?
Yes, that's right. And tigers are in even greater danger than elephants.
People, we, are destroying the places where they live and find food. Is this the most serious problem for wildlife?
Yes, the human population is growing all the time. That means there is less and less land for animals to live on.
And the sea is getting warmer. That has made life very difficult for many animals, hasn't it?
Yes, definitely. For example, in the Arctic, the sea ice is disappearing, and this means many sea animals can't find food.
So, what can be done, Jenny? You don't think governments are doing enough, do you?
I think governments need to work together more closely and take action before it's too late. That's very important.
And we can all help, can't we? I understand that you want to encourage everyone to take action.
Yes, absolutely right. People can support organisations that defend and protect animals. For example, raise money for them, be creative, compete in a race, sell any clothes you don't want. There are lots of things you can do. And ask your friends to help.
Do you really think we can make a difference?
Yes, I do. We have to succeed, and we must all do what we can to help.
I completely agree, and I think that everyone at home should...
Okay,
Mhm.
right.
Okay.
So let's see. What is Jenny interested in doing?
She think about endangered animals and about this issue,
Right.
environment issue,
Yes.
and
Alon, she think
she
or she thinks?
she thinks.
Yeah.
And if I right me, she was born in Africa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And she looks she looks там что-то, что вода в реках заканчивалась. если я
Okay.
правильно
She
понимаю.
saw, yes, how, oh, I'm not.
So how?
Mhm.
No?
Yes, but what did she see one moment? Right.
And I haven't.
I grew up
have
in
seen-
Africa, which is home to some of the most amazing animals in the world. And I've seen, as Africa's rivers, forests, and land disappear, the problems our wildlife faces.
Yeah. Okay. So the rivers, forests, and land disappears. Okay, good job, Alon. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So and generally she is interested in saving wildlife, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
But you are totally right. Yeah, she is interested in endangered animals, in ecology, right, and stuff like that. Okay. Which environmental problems is she talking about?
About endangered animals.
Mostly, yes, about endangered
Mostly,
animals.
yes.
Yeah, that's right. And what does Jenny want to do? What does she want to do?
Okay, maybe she talks about actions
Yeah.
which we can do before wasn't too late.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she talk about raise
She,
the money.
Alon.
She talks about raise the money to
Yeah.
organize organization which think about animals.
Yes, which help.
And she talks about another charity like send the clothes.
Yeah. And this is what
And-
people can do, yeah, to help.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What did she mention? So save the clothes. What else?
Speak with your friends about environment issues and ask them maybe take part in charity.
Yes, that's so good. That's so good. Right. So what did she do? Want to do? Encourage ordinary people to take actions. Yes, encourage is a very good word. In Russian, we would say вовлекать. Encourage ordinary people to take actions, yeah, so that they do anything. And this is what you said: support organizations that protect animals, raise money, reuse clothes, and other things, right? Okay. Fine. And just a moment, we'll go to the next one. Right. Here we can see some questions, but they are not completed actually. The questions have a little part in here, as you can see. Could you please look at them and try to match the question tags, they are called the tags, these ones, to the right place. What do we need to look at? Have a look. It's not just a problem in Africa. So first of all, we have the word eat as a pronoun, and then we also have is in here. So which one would suit here the best? What do you think?
Is it?
Is it? Okay, very good. Oops. Так, не хочет. Okay. Try out the next one.
500,000 elephants now live in the wild.
Mhm.
Hasn't it? 500,000 elephants.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Don't they?
don't they is the best, right? Okay.
That has made life very difficult for many animals.
Uh-huh.
Hasn't it?
Very good. Beautiful. Okay.
You don't think governments are doing enough,
Mhm.
do you?
Do you? Okay.
We can all help, can't we?
Okay. Now, Alon, please listen and check. Is that all right or not? Okay. And then we will discuss how we can make this kind of questions. All right. So first,
Mhm.
listen and check.
Unit 6. Recording 9.
Today, we welcome to the show the conservationist Jenny Hunter. Jenny, it's great to have you here. So, have you always been interested in environmental issues and saving wildlife?
Yes, since I was a child. I grew up in Africa, which is home to some of the most amazing animals in the world, and I've seen, as Africa's rivers, forests and land disappear, the problems our wildlife faces.
Many kinds of animals are in danger today, and it's not just a problem in Africa, is it?
No, that's right. It's a worldwide problem. Thousands of animals are in danger. Pandas, whales, tigers, monkeys, and many, many more.
I believe only about 500,000 elephants now live in the wild, don't they?
Yes, that's right. And tigers are in even greater danger than elephants.
People, we, are destroying the places where they live and find food. Is this the most serious problem for wildlife?
Yes, the human population is growing all the time. That means there is less and less land for animals to live on.
And the sea is getting warmer. That has made life very difficult for many animals, hasn't it?
Yes, definitely. For example, in the Arctic, the sea ice is disappearing, and this means many sea animals can't find food.
So, what can be done, Jenny? You don't think governments are doing enough, do you?
I think governments need to work together more closely and take action before it's too late. That's very important.
And we can all help, can't we? I understand that you want to encourage everyone to take action.
Yes, absolutely right. People can support organisations that defend and protect animals. For example, raise money for them, be creative, compete in a race, sell any clothes you don't want. There are lots of things you can do. And ask your friends to help.
Do you really think we can make a difference?
Yes, I do. We have to succeed, and we must all do what we can to help.
I completely agree, and I think that everyone at home should do whatever they
Okay. Was it all correct, Alon?
Yes.
Yes, it was totally right. Totally right. Okay. If you look at these kind of questions, do you think we ask this question to know some new information? Or do we ask this question when we already actually know the answer?
We know the answer.
We know the answer, right? We usually think that we know the answer, right? And this tags, this is called the tag. In Russian we would say «не так ли?» Чаще всего, да, это вот оно, не так ли? So that means we usually already know the answer, right? Or we think that we know the answer. Right. How to do it? As we think that we already know the answer, this first part, is that a question or a sentence?
A sentence.
It's a sentence, right? So we actually say a sentence and then we add this little question part. Yeah? So we make a sentence. How to make this question part? First, we need to understand what is a subject. Here, it's easy. It is it. But here, 500,000 animals. What is the pronoun? Какое местоимение?
They.
They. So 500,000 animals, it is they. Yeah. So sometimes the pronoun is already clear. Yes, like you, we, but sometimes we need to understand what is it. For example, they. Then we look, what form is it? Is it past, present, past simple, past continuous? Тут нам нужно понять, какой же глагол нам нужен, да, вспомогательный глагол, auxiliary verb. For example, здесь легко. Is, берем его. Live, тут мы не можем ничего с live делать, нам нужно понять, что это какая форма. Present.
Present simple.
Present simple, все верно. Здесь у нас есть has made. Значит, будем работать с глаголом has. Он вспомогательный. Don't think, берем глагол
Do.
Do. Can сам по себе всегда живет, поэтому берем его. Okay. If my sentence part is positive, like no, sorry, here it is negative. The question tag is
positive.
Positive, right? So we have to use it vice versa. Here it is negative, you can see, is not, yeah? Let's check the next one. 500,000 elephants now live in the wild. Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Then the question tag is
negative.
Negative. That has made very little, that has made life very different for many animals. Positive, negative.
Positive.
Positive. The question tag is
negative.
Negative. Here, you don't think it is
negative.
Negative. Then the question tag is
positive.
Positive. And we can help is
positive.
Positive, and the question tag is
negative.
Negative. So it has to be, yes, vice versa. Okay.
Is it principle in each sentence?
Yes, in this question tags, it is always so. Yeah. So if your sentence is positive, then this little tag is negative, and if your sentence is negative, the question is positive. Okay. So this is how it works. Punctuation, which is sometimes important in English. Punctuation. Before this question tag, you must use a comma.
Yes.
Yes. You see, you need a comma always. Не так ли?
First time when I saw a comma.
Right. It's first time when we say yes in English, you need a comma.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So here it is. Yeah, here is the situation. It is a rule. Sentence, comma, and then this tag. Okay. Right. Alon, questions?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, perfect. Then let's give it a try. Yes, let's try it out. Okay. One moment. Here we are. Yeah. Okay. So let's try number 1 and 2 together, and then you will do yourself. Yeah. So animals are not as intelligent as people. Positive, negative.
Negative.
Negative. So we need positive.
They are. Are they?
Are they?
Are they?
Are they? Because animals, they. Are they? Go on.
Zoos help to save animals in danger. Are.
Help, present simple.
Help are. Are they?
No. Как бы вы сделали здесь отрицание? Zoos help.
Don't.
Don't.
Don't they?
Don't they? Good. Okay. Let's do them till the end together.
It isn't right to keep animals in cage. Is it?
Is it? Okay, very good. Is it?
we shouldn't protect dangerous animals.
Mm-hmm.
Should we?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Farming wasted a lot water.
Mm-hmm.
Are they?
No.
No, sorry. Don't they? No?
Almost. It is he, she, it. Это it.
Okay. Don't it?
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Sorry.
Mhm.
Doesn't it?
Don't they, you, yeah, we, but here
Mhm.
doesn't.
Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A rich country should do more to save water.
Mm-hmm.
Which countries should they?
Here positive, here negative.
Shouldn't they?
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't they? Very good.
In some countries, some people don't have clean water.
Mm-hmm.
Have it? Это plural, да?
Вот,
Have,
вспомогательный глагол уже
Don't.
есть.
Do
Да.
they?
Do they? Mm-hmm. Good.
The sun can damage our skin.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Mm-hmm.
it?
Yeah, can't it? Very good. Okay, Alon, it didn't seem to be very difficult, right? It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you just need to remember, yes, about present simple, например, да, вот с ним там не написан, потому что иногда этот вспомогательный глагол, тут надо быстренько сообразить. Как сообразить? Вы берете those help. Как бы вы делали отрицание здесь? Those don't help, поэтому сюда берем don't. Don't they?
Okay.
Right? This way.
Mhm.
All right. Let's look through these questions and discuss if we agree or disagree with them. Maybe we can give examples, right? So, Alon, what do you think about the first one? Animals are not as intelligent as people, are they?
Yes.
Mhm.
I agree.
Uh-huh.
Intelligence, it means smart.
Smart. Mhm.
I think animals are not as intelligent people, but I think they're more pure and kind, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, but scientists say that some animals are as intelligent as people. For example, dolphins.
Yes, I remember about dolphins. Yes,
Mhm.
they have more. What was the
Opportunities.
opportunities to connect it with them family and them type of animal. They have ultra waves.
Yes, ultra waves. That's right. Uh-huh.
And I think it's looks like unnatural speaking with some people.
Right. I think they are super intelligent, right? And it's so great animals. Okay, good. Alon, how about the next one? Zoos help to save animals in danger, don't they?
I think a difficult sentence because I saw zoos where animals was in very bad
Conditions.
Conditions, yes. And I think it's not isn't a cool story for animals. But if we spoke about endangered animals, I think it's a good ways for them.
Yes. It is partly true, right? Zoos can maybe help some animals in danger, but I think some national parks are a lot better, yes,
Mhm.
where the animals are not in cages, but they live in their freedom, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about the next one? It isn't right to keep animals in cages, is it?
Uh, if we mean small animals like mouse or
Mm-hmm.
rat, maybe
Mm-hmm.
it's a good idea
Uh-huh.
for maybe for rabbits
Mm-hmm.
or another small home animals.
Yeah.
But if we spoke
Pet, you
about
yes, the
pets,
animals which
about
are at
pets,
home, they are pets.
pets, yes. But if we spoke about if you speak about big animals like
Mm-hmm.
maybe dog and maybe wild animals like
Mm-hmm.
elephant, I don't know, lions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Live in a small cage is not good way for them. Uh, I think it's good point for farm animals,
Mm-hmm.
for cows.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can go for a walk on the
Mhm.
uh, field, but
Yeah.
but more time they stay in a cage, in
Yeah.
farm cage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, and they are safe there, right? They have everything
Yeah,
that they need. Okay, okay. They are not under rain or something. It's true.
yeah.
All right, good. And we shouldn't protect dangerous animals, should we?
Mm, I think we should,
Mm-hmm.
and in exercise with uh, Jenny spoke about this. We don't build our home in forest, maybe in wild wild territory
Yeah.
where these animals live.
Yeah. Alona, we give a recommendation. Yes. If we say we don't, that means we really don't do it. But
Ah,
how do you give recommendation?
we shouldn't.
Yeah, we shouldn't build. Yeah. Mhm, mhm. Yes, I agree with you completely, right? We should save the forests and the places where animals live. And farming wastes a lot of water, doesn't it?
Farmers, I don't know. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
my mother-in-law live in countryside,
Uh-huh.
and she has a garden,
Mm-hmm.
and she wasted a lot of water on
Mm-hmm.
summer,
Mm-hmm.
but on another seasons,
Mm-hmm.
she really really economy to waste the water.
Okay, she saves the
If
water,
she
right? She
saves,
saves.
yeah, she saves water, and she uh, puts a
Mhm.
bag or ведро, как сказать,
Yeah, baskets.
basket. She put the basket when it's rainy,
Yeah.
and um, I think she really reduce uh, the waste
Uh-huh.
of water.
Oh.
But if we talk about big farm,
Mm-hmm.
maybe maybe they really wasted a lot of water on them fields
Mm-hmm.
and of fabric.
Yep.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Farm
I
factories. Yeah.
farm fabric. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they waste
I think
a
so.
lot
I
of
think they do, right? Because they need to water the plants. Yes, they need to give water to the animals. So I guess they do waste a lot of water, or do they need a lot of water?
yeah
Yes, in their work. Exactly. Okay. Alan, how do you say one more time? На их ферме?
on their
Their farm. Yeah, their farm. Okay. How about the next one is also interesting. Rich countries should do more to save water, shouldn't they?
Mm. Uh, what about rich countries? It's like Russia.
Also, yes, so the USA, Russia, European countries, developed countries, yeah?
Mhm, mhm. Maybe I agree with you said,
Mhm.
because in the big cities, people really doesn't think about save the water
Yes.
or another uh, things like electricity and another. I
Resources,
think
yeah?
resources, yes. I think people should do more. For
Mm-hmm.
example, we can switch off switch off
The tap.
the tap. We
Mm-hmm.
can switch off the tap when we brush our teeth,
Mm-hmm. Yes, some
and
little
it's a
thing,
little,
right?
yes, little things for big idea, for big
Right,
goal.
right. Yes. Or don't take bath, take a shower, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good one. Right. And in some countries, some people don't have clean water, do they?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe in undeveloped countries,
Mm-hmm.
it's true for these countries. Maybe in South Africa or East uh, countries like Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they don't have clean water because
Mm-hmm.
when I was in India,
Mm-hmm.
um, I saw like people drink really dirty water,
Oh, yes.
and they washed in the sea,
Yeah. In the river, I guess
uh,
it is a
in
river,
the
right?
river, yes,
Mhm.
in the river, and drink this water. And during all my trip, I drink water only on a bottle,
Yes, that's right.
and they drink more milk and juice,
Mm-hmm.
uh, fresh juice.
Yeah.
And I think uh, more reason for this choice is unclean water, that
Unclean water.
dirty, yeah,
That's
dirty water.
true. That's true. Mm-hmm. Crazy. I think for European person, this water is absolutely no go. Right, yes. One of my colleagues, when she was a student, she was in Africa as a volunteer. And she also said, when you take a shower, you must close your nose and your mouth, because if the water comes in your mouth, then of course you will have some health problems like dysentery and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because
it's a
we
shame.
European people, we are not, we can't deal with these bacteria and all.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And all right, the last one, the sun can damage our skin, can it? Can't it?
Okay, of course, I agree, and
Mhm.
we should use sunscreen
Yep.
cream. Yes,
Yeah, sunscreen is already a
Suns-
cream. Yeah, sunscreen.
sunscreen,
Yep.
and I think in Russia we should use it before summer in April maybe, and
Uh-huh.
in during summer
Mm-hmm.
during господи, здесь надо,
Spring.
okay, spring, summer, and maybe autumn.
That's true.
And I know the European people who live
Mhm.
maybe in Italy or uh, South country. They
Yeah.
use sunscreen every year, every day, all
All
year.
day. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, and we should try to stay at home or somewhere, yeah, during the hot sun hours, right? From 12 till 4 o'clock. Yes,
Mhm.
don't stay under the sun. Yeah, and if you want to sunbathe, you'd better do it in the morning or in the evening. Yeah, this is a better idea. Okay, lovely. So, Alon, that was nice and it wasn't very complicated. Yes, it was lovely. Next time we will practice it a little bit more. However, I will give you some homework to practice it. Yes.
Mhm.
And I will send 2 files also to practice the vocabulary and this grammar structure. Yes, the tag questions. If necessary, also practice Quizlet, which I've sent you, yeah, for this vocabulary. Great idea to remember the words. Yeah, it helps a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Then have a good morning. Have a good Monday. I'm sorry, and see you next time. Then, all right.
Bye. See you.